Hi everyone, Jai Gurudev. Welcome to my channel Soul Yoga with Priya. And again, hi everyone, Jai Gurudev. I'm Priya. I'm happiness program teacher with Art of Living, and I'm also Shri Yoga teacher. Welcome to my channel Soul Yoga with Priya. Today's session of yoga and pranayams is specifically for those who have gut issues. Because of the lifestyle that we have these days, eating processed foods, lots of salty and sugary snacks, and maybe just sometimes, like it happens with me, that when I go to a gym and I do a good strength training, I feel that my stomach area is all cramped, there is pain, there is acidity, and of course there are more people who have some serious issues like IBS. So whatever they eat, they feel bloated and they want to go to the washroom, they get loosies. So this session is especially for gut care, and it will help you to strengthen your nerves. Uh, the stomach nerves become very weak for whatever reasons. Either, like I said, you could be infected by any bacterial or any parasite, or you could be having lots of vata issues, the gases in your system, or the pitta, your acidity increases because of processed foods, foods with preservatives, foods which are frozen and a bit stale. So, what do we do in those conditions? In the yogasana practices, we have some very powerful asanas. You can follow these protocol. At the same time, please avoid for few days these processed foods, coffee and tea, which has a lot of caffeine and stimulants. And you can switch to a little bland to boil diet. Drink a glass of jeera, which is cumin. Boil 1 spoon of cumin in a glass of water, sieve it and drink it. And even fennel tea will be helpful. So let's start with our asana practice and pranayams, which are going to really help you take care of your gut. So let's close our eyes. We'll take a deep breath in for Om chanting. Let's fold our palms together, bow our heads down, and thank Pujya Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar Ji, Maharshi Patanjali, and all the Rishi Munis who have given us the gift of yoga. Let us pray that this asana practice and pranayams will strengthen our abdomen, the nerves in the abdomen, our solar plexus, and also impact positively our navel chakra, which is the chakra here. There is the nerve center in the abdomen. So let us pray that this gets calmed down and you feel the maximum benefits. Jai Gurudev. So we are going to first do a bit of warm up by doing some body rotations, and then I'll tell you the asana practice. So let's do some body rotations here and warm oneself up. So as you breathe in, you go back, and as you bend forward, exhale, and we move in the right side. And come to the center. Attention should be in the navel center, the opposite direction. And you may gently come up and sit. The first asana which is actually going to strengthen your nervous system, is we will be lying down on the stomach, pressing our palms downwards, placing them next to the thighs. Join your feet together. You can also extend your hands above your head. Stretch them back so that the palms are facing the ceiling. Or you can place like I have done in the earlier pose. And now lift your legs up together in 30 degrees. Gently lift to 45 degrees. And let us move into 90 degrees, the Udarasana. If you feel that you're not very comfortable, you can gently place your palms next to your thighs, downward facing. And now let's move into 45 degrees. Where you feel that you want to lift your lower back up, just hold there and continue breathing. And lower down further to 30 degrees. And exhale, lower down. And relax. This is a great asana where the nerves here, the lower abdomen muscles and the nerves, they get strengthened. Great. Now we will do the boat pose. Lift your upper body up and the lower body get into boat. And just lower your legs a little down. You have a low boat, not a high boat. Exhale, lower down and relax. Relax in Shavasana. Couple of deep breaths here. And now you may turn to the right side and sit up. So if you have a weak gut, that means your muscles here are a little weaker. They need to be stretched. There is less space between the intestines. So the next asana practice, it's a bit challenging, but it's going to give you lots of results. Typically, those who have gut issues or vata dosha are very thin people. They should be able to do it. Very rarely, if you're on the overweight side and you have fat in the stomach, very rarely will be experiencing this kind of vata problems, gases problems and bloating and all that. So typically it's the thinner side people. So the next asana that I'm going to tell you is, I'm sure that after a couple of days and couple of practices you will be able to get a grip on them. So first we have to sit in Vajrasana. This is the Supta Vajrasana practice that I'm going to show. So sit in Vajrasana. How do you sit in Vajrasana? Get on your knees, join your feet together, sit on your ankles. And after sitting in Vajrasana, you have to gently, go back. So you can spread your knees a bit apart, adjust your feet and try to come on your elbows and get the top of your head. You can adjust your elbows and get the top of your head on the mat. So I have to remove my clip here so it does not obstruct my asana. And now continue breathing here. You will feel the stretch in the throat muscles like the Matsyasana. This is a variation of the fish pose where you're sitting in Vajrasana. So the thyroid gland is stimulated. Your intestines are getting all the strength with the stretch in the lower abdomen. So continue breathing here. And depending on your flexibility, can you lower down and just place the top of the back on the mat, and you may spread your knees apart and just relax in Vajrasana. This is the Supta Vajrasana, the sleeping diamond pose. Just relax your whole body. Feel the stretch in your lower abdomen. Stay here for a couple of more seconds. Turning to your right side, gently come out of the asana, taking a deep breath in. Now from the Supta Vajrasana, we are going to do the Supta Padmasana, holding your toes. That again is a great way to strengthen your abs and your nerves. Specifically, my experience has been that after a good gym routine, when I have lifted weights, I used to feel a little cramp here. There is acidity, there is bloating because the intestines here, they're not strong enough till now. But I have been practicing these asanas and they have really helped me a lot. So let's do it together. So if you can sit in Padmasana, great. Okay, this asana has to be practiced with Padmasana. If you can't do it, keep practicing, come back and do it a couple of times, you'll get a grip of it. So first we will sit in Padmasana like this. And again, just like in Supta Vajrasana, where you went back, take the support of your elbows, lift your legs up, hold your hips with your hands, get the top of your skull on the mat. Now place your lotus pose with the legs on the mat. Try to grip your toes. So you might have to adjust your head a bit, do it. Couple of deep breaths here. Feel the stretch. Now gently release the hold, release your head and just relax. In Supta Padmasana, you're placing your hands next to your sides, palms are facing the ceiling and just relax and stretch. Feel the stretch in the lower body. This is really great in strengthening your solar plexus, the Nabhi chakra. And you may gently Release your legs and relax. Now we will move into Setu Bandhasan. So get your legs, your feet closer to your hips. Either you can place your heels next to your hips where the middle finger is touching the hips. It could be this distance, or you can grab your ankles. So it's up to you. So you can turn your palms facing down. Your middle finger is touching the heel. Either you do this and you lift your hips up. Now try to squeeze your buttocks and your inner thighs towards each other. Lift your hips up. This time the chest will be touching your throat, and if you can grab your ankle and lift up. And exhale, lower down. Now, in the entire abdomen region, another important movement is to twist and churn the intestines. So, place your arms shoulder level, lift your legs up, bend them, and turn towards the right side. Look towards your left. Feel the stretch in the navel center. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, turn towards the left side. Look towards your right. Slowly come to the center. Now grab your legs, embrace them, and lift your head up in Pavan Muktasana. Get your nose between the knees. Squeeze, pressing your thighs onto your chest. And slowly come down. And you may now relax, placing your palms away from each other. Spread your hands apart, legs apart in Shavasana, the corpse pose, and totally relax. Whenever you feel complete, turn to your right side and sit up. So these asanas will going to definitely help you in strengthening your uh, solar plexus. If there is any pain, IBS issues, acidity, any negative impact of a good workout, do try these asanas and let me know in the comment section. And yes, as I was mentioning, I'm a happiness program teacher with Art of Living. We teach a very fantastic breathing technique called Sudarshan Kriya that helps in reducing stress, anxiety, and tensions. In fact, stress is a very important contributor in creating stomach issues. So, if you wish to reduce stress levels in your system, in your body, in your life, then do enroll for happiness program of Art of Living. I've put my number in this YouTube description. Me and my team, we facilitate online and offline programs of happiness programs where Sudarshan Kriya is taught. So you can contact me, you can WhatsApp me, and we will be happy to help you to teach you Sudarshan Kriya and live a total life of happiness and well-being. Jai Guru.